to begin, what's your earliest musical memory?
For me, I think it's a bit embarrassing.
It
I think
usually is.
Yeah, I was watching. I don't know if you remember the Seconda advert with Madness.
Oh yeah.
Madness, yeah, by Seconda, and that's. I bought Divine Madness off the back of that.
Yeah.
But you know, my brother got me into decent music after that. You know, I take nothing away from Madness. I think they're great. But I got into my rock and metal shortly after that. But that was my first musical memory. Yeah.
What?
Don't know. I really don't know. I think
it's probably something embarrassing. He doesn't
no.
want to tell us.
I think the earliest one, because I was like my uncle was a massive like Deep Purple fan and like Queen and Sabbath and well anything you can think of as like big rock bands kind of thing. He took me to see Brian May when I was about 8, and I'll never forget that. That's probably the earliest lot remember. What I can remember. That was it was the NIA. Yeah, that was amazing. I'll never forget that.
Will that be your first gig?
That was yeah, it was fantastic. Well, as always.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
It was.
Dave's catchphrase, is it?
It's like a hindsight kind of annoyed thing now, if there's such a thing, because like it was like just before that Cozy Powell died, and he was supposed to do that tour. Amazing drummer.
What about the first gig for you then?
First proper gig was Stereophonics at the NEC. I was on the back row at the NEC, massive arena, but that absolutely blew me away. They weren't even, one of my favourite bands, but I just went along, and that really got me hooked on watching, live music. And then the next one after that was Iron Maiden at the NEC, which is a bit more my scene. And I've seen countless bands since then, done all the festivals. And, there's probably only, probably Pearl Jam and Godsmack, two of my favourite bands I still haven't seen. I think I've seen everyone else now. But my regret is not seeing Alice in Chains when Lane Staley was still with them. I'm gutted about that. It was a massive influence on me. So.
What about the first gig that you actually played at now?
First gig? It would definitely have had to have been the Rock Cafe in Stourbridge. We used to play there every week. Every Monday night. I think we did a few. That first band, you play a few covers and that. And we used to go there every Monday and have a jam.
Mine's probably, I'm not from Stourbridge, mine was the Maverick. No, tell what? No, that's right, Maverick in Stourbridge. That was a jam night as well. I think I did a really poor version of Highway to Hell. If I remember. It was me and this, I don't know who it was to be honest, but that was my first gig.
What's the best gig you've done as Martyr de Mona so far?
I think the Slade Reams gig, where it was kind of the first big gig this lineup had ever done. Although I'm sure we've played better since then, I think the atmosphere for me that night was just, it was like really emotional as well, because it was the first gig back with a new lineup, and everyone thought the band had kind of unfolded. So I think that one's definitely up there for me. Probably the best.
We still haven't found our feet with each other. Playing live, but it was still.
We've definitely got the chemistry now, and we're a lot tighter. But just that night was just magical. To be honest, it was something else. Never forget it.
That's great.
Any bad or weird gigs?
Oh, plenty. There was one in Plymouth where it was just, oh god, the sound engineering was awful. There was just nothing but feedback from everything. It was wall of noise. You couldn't make yourself out, couldn't make out. You could make ash out drumming away. That was about it.
I think you could hear the drums and a bit of bass.
Smattering the toms, a bit of bass.
And I had to sing over that. So
my god.
I'll never forget, I think we were doing Sever, and I've got a solo in Sever. So I got to the solo and I cranked it up, got my boost pedal on, and the note that I was expecting wasn't the note. So I'd been singing out of key all the way through it, so I just couldn't hear myself basically. So that was like the second track, I think, and then it's just a long slog to the end of the gig. Then it's not going to get any better.
No.
And when you travelled that far,
as I say, it's a long way back.
Yeah.
That's definitely worse.
And a few of the guys down Plymouth who we know, it was their first time seeing the new lineup as well. So it was, you know, good thing because of that as well. So.
You got a bit of a following though, haven't you?
We have, everywhere we go, you know, we get a decent following. Played Oxford, didn't we? A few months back.
I was surprised actually.
Yeah, we've got a really good following down there. Places like Coventry, always put in a few in Coventry. I mean, locally, Wolverhampton, Birmingham, we'll sell the little venues out like the Wolfram and the O2 Academy 3. That's why we're stepping up to the Wolfram now, because you know, so the big album launch, we want to absolutely fill it. And it's going to hopefully open a few doors then, you know, for festivals and that, if we can get the numbers in. So
if we can sell that out, that'll be good.
When's the album launch?
It's the 20th of April.
That's right.
That's right, isn't it? Got that right. 20th of April, Wolverhampton.
We've got a few things building up to that as well. We're going to release a single and do a video shoot. So we're going to, you know, get people interested before the launch. So.
And the album will be available as well. So get familiar with the new stuff. Because we'll play the majority, I think. If not all, it'll be all, won't it?
All of it.
All of it. The album launch, and then older ones as well.
And Rothschild.
Local lads.
Phantom the Opera.
Whoa! And the phone line's going. The problem with the show is that we have to take it live if it goes, so usually someone hangs up on me here. I told you, they hang up on me.
I was really excited.
I just got shy. Starstruck.
Just hung up. It could have been worse. You could have been doing your acoustic session. One week we did have a rock band up here in the studio, and it was the woman next door complaining the drumming was too loud.
Oh no!
It's not very rock and roll, is it?
It's only a radio.
Oh dear. Right, should we go for another one?
Okay,
And hopefully one more.
This one's another one off the first album. This is called Departed.